Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a video that is inspired by a series of videos that I saw on two of my favorite channels, which are Coffee Break with Dani and Samantha Riley at Sammy's Makeup Corner. They did this as a collaboration and they did lots of different categories, and I enjoyed watching it so much that I thought I would do it myself. So I'm going to do some of the categories that they talked about. And the first one that I wanted to start with was blush. I love blush, so really this was very, very hard for me to narrow this down to 5. And I did narrow it down, but I did add in one bonus one as just kind of an extra. But believe me, narrowing it down to 5 was hard enough as it is because I really love wearing blush. So I'm gonna bring you in a little bit closer so that you can see the swatches a little bit better. The first blush that I have is really a cult favorite. It's a blush that a lot of people talk about and a lot of people love, and that's because it's such a beautiful color, and that is MAC's Warm Soul. So you can see it looks like this, and it's really hard to tell actually what it looks like, and even in the swatch, it's not gonna look completely like what it would look like on your face, but it's just such a beautiful bronzy, pinkish, shimmery color. It's hard to explain, but it's just a beautiful color. It just looks good on everybody. It's such an easy go-to blush. So that's what that looks like there. Again, it's so hard to see what it would look like on the face, but it's just such a gorgeous color. This is a good one also if you don't have time to do the whole bronzer, blush, highlight, all that stuff, because it has a lot of those colors in it. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. It has that bronzy pink color to it, so it looks great if you're only going to put one thing on your face as well. So I love this one. The next one is another cult favorite, and it is again something that deserves all the praise that it gets because it's a fantastic blush. And the other great thing about it is that it's from the drugstore. So this is Milani's Baked Blush in Luminoso, and there it is right there. It is just beautiful. All of these blushes in this line are stunning. I have another one of these, and honestly, they have so many beautiful colors and they're really affordable. So I highly recommend these, but definitely this color. It's beautiful. It's again a shimmery color, and it's that peachy, just perfect color. You can see that there. Just really the perfect peachy pink color. It's just a fantastic blush, and again, at a drugstore price, you just can't beat it. The next blush is Kat Von D's Wish, and Kat Von D has been just killing it lately. I think that all of her products are just amazing. She's been coming out with such wonderful stuff. But this is something that I bought a while back. This is one of those blushes that I can wear with pretty much anything. It's a very light peachy color, but it doesn't have too much pink in it, doesn't have too much brown in it. And it just goes well with a lot of looks. It doesn't look like much in the pan, but I'm telling you, it looks beautiful on the face. It's very creamy and it looks very natural when you have it on. And I just find that it goes so well with really any kind of look that I want to wear. You can see it there. It's just a beautiful blush, and I love wearing this one. If you can get your hands on this one, definitely, this is a great one. The next one is a little bit newer to my collection. I got it a few months ago. It's a different type of blush because it's not a cream and it's not a powder. It's really like a liquid. This is a Stila, what do they call these? Aqua Glow Watercolor Blush, and this is in the color Shimmering Lotus. And I'd heard great things about this formula of blush, and this color just totally caught my attention because it's absolutely beautiful. And it's a really cool formula because it comes in this little pot, and there's sort of like a mesh top to it right there. So that's where the color comes out, but it doesn't just pour out. So you can even get a little bit on the lid there. And you can take this with a brush, or honestly, you can just take this. What I do is I take it on a couple fingers and I just kind of press it into my skin and just, blot it in. I don't necessarily smear it around. I just kind of press it in and blend it out. This is great because it looks super natural on the skin. You can build it up to a lot more color. You can just sheer it out and make it look really natural. It has a little bit of a glitter in it, but it's very fine, so it's not super noticeable, but it's just a beautiful peachy pink color, and it looks pretty bright in there, but again, it doesn't come out that way on the skin. You can really sheer it out or build it up if you wanted to. But it's just such a stunning color, And I won't shear it out too much in the swatch so that you can see what it looks like. But I think it's so beautiful. And it's a really unique kind of formula, which I love. So it's something that's just really different. You can see that right there. So, so pretty. I love this color. And you know, it can be a little bit of a pain if you don't like dealing with this type of non-powder formula, but it is really worth it. It's a beautiful blush. So the last one in my top 5, and again, I said I have a bonus. I am cheating a little bit, but I just had to. So the last one in my actual top 5 is from ColourPop. So this is also, again, another really interesting formula, and it's something that you have to kind of figure out how to use so that you can work with it in the right way. So this is the ColourPop blush in the color Prenup. And I love this color. It's so, so pretty. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it. So if you've noticed, I typically like blushes that have a shimmer to it. I definitely like blushes that are just matte, but I love a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of glow. So that's just, what I tend to go for, or what I'm drawn to. This one's so pretty. It's like a rosy, sort of mauve-like pink color, and it has, again, a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it looks super natural on the skin, and it goes really well with a lot of looks. And the thing about these is that you can certainly use a brush. You have to use a synthetic brush for sure. But I find that sometimes it's just easier to use my fingers again. This one is sort of in between a powder and a cream. It's almost like a mixture, but it goes on and it's really soft and natural. And I love this. And this is super inexpensive. ColourPop products are super inexpensive. So that's great too. You can see that right there. I just love this color. It's such a pretty color. For the price, you cannot beat that either. So for my bonus product, this is one that is another cult favorite, but it's one of those products that is either a favorite or you absolutely hate it. It's one of those things that people feel really strongly about, and I happen to love it, and that's NARS Orgasm. So this is just, I love it. It's a peachy pink with a gold sparkle in it. But it doesn't come off, glittery on the face. It's just beautiful. This is one of my all-time favorites. And this is my first NARS blush. NARS blushes are amazing. If you don't like this one, Deep Throat is sort of similar, but it just has a different tone to it. So if people don't like this, they usually gravitate more towards that one. But honestly, I love NARS Orgasm. I know not everybody loves it, but that's why I had to add it in as my bonus, because I feel like this is kind of obvious because people know about it for sure. But if you haven't tried it, it just is beautiful, and I'll swatch it for you. But again, this is one that just looks very different on the face than it does even in the pan or on the swatch. It's beautiful. So there it is right there. Again, it looks very different when it's sheared out on the face, and it's just a stunning color, and I love it. So there you have it. Those are my top 5 plus 1 bonus blushes. If you like this video, definitely give it a big thumbs up. I would just really appreciate that. It helps my channel. And subscribe if you are not already. I would just love that. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.